I know, it doesn't feel like 10 minutes ago.
Well, no, see, this is the validation. When you make it past that first year and you come back and you're in the second season, you're golden at that point. So.
Yeah, untouchable. My friend keeps calling me heritage character. I'm like, I think it's called legend. She's like, no, it's heritage. It's a more British version of a legend character, I guess.
When we talked last year, you told me this great story about how when you were a kid you used to play Batman.
Yes.
And now you've been playing Batman successfully for a whole season. Like going into season 2, I mean, you kind of realized that dream. So now, like, what are your thoughts after having that first season under your belt, and where you're going to take it from here? What's going through your head?
What's going through my head? Yeah. I mean, I always get astounded when we come to Comic-Con. It kind of reminds me of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I operate in this bubble where I just have my little place in Brooklyn and I do my yoga every day and I go to work and I come home and I see some friends and I don't really think about the wider picture. But then when you come here and you see the fans and you engage with everybody and everyone's so excited, you're like, oh crap, the pressure's off again, But this year I feel so much more relaxed and kind of excited and happy about the whole thing. My character is just going so insane this year. Like she's had this, she's killed her parents. She wakes up, she comes into Arkham at the beginning of series 2, and then just from there she's gonna explode. She's gonna meet some really interesting characters in Arkham who's sort of gonna shape her, and then at the same time she's like a beast that's been released from her cage. So she can basically do anything, which is the most exciting thing to play and the most fun I've had. We've been filming now for about 4 weeks, and every day has just been an absolute joy.
Wow. How was your reaction when they said that you were going to go crazy? Because at the very beginning she was quiet, well, not quiet,
Yeah, she was a bit more conservative, and I mean, she had her demons, but it kind of exploded.
What was your reaction, like finding out that was the storyline?
Yeah, I was really excited because for me, acting kind of mirrors my life, and I haven't killed my parents, but I'm kind of
That's next.
Mom and Dad, I just want to warn you. I feel like acting is what I go through in my personal life, which is kind of like I'm having this sort of development where I'm becoming more free as a person, sort of like saying what I mean more and feeling more like grounded and feeling more like myself. And then that at the same time kind of coincided with Barbara becoming more free and finding this. I know it doesn't feel like she's grounded, but that's what I'm doing with the character. I'm taking her from she was all over the place up here, and she didn't know who she was, and she was having sex with women, having sex with men, and then suddenly she found the ogre, and he sort of pointed her who she could be, and then she came through that door and became that person. And at the same time, Erin is sort of finally I just feel like I'm just so much more relaxed in who I am, and I'm enjoying kind of every moment of my life a bit more. So I'm bringing that through Barbara, hopefully. In every day on set, I'm just allowing myself. I don't make any decisions. I just let myself be free. So was that answering your question? Yes. I can't even remember what the question was. I appear to be monologuing. That's it.
No.
We've got more. I just want to see if anyone else wanted to.
I mean, is there any moment you're most excited for next season? Anything that you're just already waiting for people to react to?
Yes, there is something in the 3rd episode which is going to blow everybody's minds. It's so exciting. I read the 3rd episode I've never, it was such a fantastic script. I'm in it a lot, so I enjoyed that element of it. They have a fabulous costume for it as well. So that is going to be great. Watch out for that. And I'm just I feel like this year we've really kind of nailed it on what we're doing. Last year there was a lot of procedural. This year we're going to develop it a lot more, so there's going to be more of the arcs rather than that kind of weekly murder of the week. We're sort of getting rid of that because I think we found the groove now, which is that people just want to see the origin stories of all these amazing villains and then see how that affects Jim and how Gotham is affecting everybody. So I think that's kind of what we're developing.
Do we get to see Barbara and Jim back together in season 2?
I do not see that happening. I mean, unless he is a crazy man, then I think if Barbara and Jim get together again, maybe someday in the future we'll have to see. I don't hear the patter of tiny baby Barbara feet for a while.
You talked a minute ago about your family, that your family, when they watch the show, how do they feel about it? Like, what kind of reactions do they give you?
They're really proud. Yeah, it's so lovely. Like they just, I don't have any actors. I've got my cousin who's an actor, but in terms of like before us, there's no history of acting in the family. And whenever I speak to my grandparents, they're always like, oh, Auntie Mildred was asking about how everything's going, and they're all really proud of me. And then I'm really happy when I get to go home and see them. We had 3 months off, so I got to hang out with them a bit.
Do you get recognized a lot more now, like when you're walking around?
I don't think I do. I look really different in my day-to-day kind of life. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a bit more like the direction that Barbara's going in. She gets a bit wilder, so I wonder if then I'll be more recognized. Because I'm not.
I think your accent might throw people off.
Accent, that's a big one. And I'm walking around New York at the moment with no shoes on. I'm just doing this new thing where I want to feel really grounded, so I'm not wearing shoes.
Well, and you're so nice, and you seem level-headed, so it's not at all.
It's not like Barbara, yeah. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe now our two, like, we're combining a bit more. Maybe my essence will be more available to people. I don't know. We'll see.
That's awesome.
Thank
I
you.
think they're trying to.
So nice to see you all again.
Nice to meet you.
Great to see you.
Next year.